episode of Reek's Poor Judgment. We feeling festive, Valentine's Day just passed last week. Shit, we double festive today. I got my Mardi Gras cup. They threw me this in the parade last year. But we back at another video. Oh, another thing that I'm doing different this time. Instead of taking drinks, we just gonna take shots. I think more people will be enticed to do that. So we're gonna start off there. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I was thinking about this episode, I had to wrestle with the fact that I know I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this one. Cause I got some shit to say. But last week we did the value of a man. This week, as you would assume, we're gonna do the value of a woman. Cheers. All right. I got a couple disclaimers to put out before we get started. Disclaimer number 1. Everything that's about to be mentioned in this podcast on any episode, not just this one, this shit is all my opinion. This is my show. I'm the star. This is all me. So I get to come on here, talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. 2, however the fuck I want to talk about it. 3, in whatever light I want to talk about it in. So, let's get to this. Let's get to the value of a woman. Man, my last episode I discussed how hard it is to be a man, and to deal with society's definition of what a man has to entail. But this time I want to step over into the woman side of things. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I don't want to piss anybody off. Another thing, with Mardi Gras comes Lent. For those of you who don't know, I'm Catholic, and the day after Mardi Gras is usually Ash Wednesday, and Ash Wednesday signifies the beginning of Lent. Lent is 40 days of 40 nights of sacrifice from when Jesus went into the forest or the desert. I think it was the desert. Don't quote me. So I gave up vaping for Lent, and I'm trying to continue it past that. I don't want to ever pick up a vape again. It's a struggle though. I'll say that it is a struggle. And so if y'all see me just fidgeting or being kind of extra, is because I'm probably looking for my vape that I don't have. It's probably like day 4 or 5 or some shit. Anywho, the value of a woman. Let's get to it. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Matter of fact, we're gonna go back to back on the shots, cause I got big plans on stepping on some toes today, and fuck it, it's gonna be what it is. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But hey, we're gonna take another shot, and we're gonna end up where we end up. Thank y'all for coming to another episode of Reek's Poor Judgment, bruh. People like to say the first shot is the hardest. I really feel like the second shot is always worse than the first one. Let's get to it. Value of a woman. I don't know about y'all, but the way I came up, and the women in my family, my mama, my grandma, my grandmothers, my aunts, older cousins, things like that. I come from a very traditional type of background. Like I come from the American dream background, 2 kids, the house with the white picket fence, that type of shit. That's what all the people in my life, that's what their mindsets was on. So it was like, it was a lot of the man leading and the woman following and being submissive, all these new age terms. We put in terms to a lot of stuff that they didn't put terms to back in the day. They just kind of went with the flow. Everybody knew their role, and that's a big problem with Excuse me. That's the big problem with today's society. You know, a lot of people don't know how to play their fucking role. A lot of people don't know their place. Like it might just be me. I might be being bigot. I might be being biased. I just feel like the world would be so much of a better place if people knew their role. You know, I'm gonna use my dad as an example. Now, mind you, this was probably like 6-7 years ago, and he was clowning. You know, we were having a funny conversation, but he said, "Man, you know what's wrong with the world?" He said, "Ugly people don't know they ugly no more." And I just bust out laughing. Like, I couldn't even sit there and try to fake it. Like, I just bust out laughing like that. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, bro, for real though. Like, think about it. Like, even back then to now, like, ugly people thinking that they not ugly, or thinking, really and truly, you don't have to look good no more. As far as a man, you really don't have to look good no more. You don't have to care about your appearance. You don't even have to have good hygiene, bro. You just gotta have some money. Cause what are you women's first thing to say? You really want to talk to me that bad? Cash at me, or y'all like to say, I'm not messing with no dude with no 9 to 5. I'm not messing with a dude who don't got this, don't got that. And to a certain extent, I agree with y'all 110%. Like, once again, I'm 25. I'm gonna call it at my big age. I just don't feel like. Hold that thought. We got something missing. But I knew I was missing something, bro. I knew I was missing something. It just don't feel right whenever I'm doing these episodes without a candle burning. So let me light my candle. Shout out to Big. I need a sponsorship by Big. I need a sponsorship by Big before I get a sponsorship by Duce. Because Big's the only thing that I like my backwoods, right? If I ain't got a Big, I ain't got nothing. Anywho, just the way that I grew up, a lot of people just, women had a certain role. Like, for example, if we had family functions at the crib or at my grandma's crib, at the end of the day, like when the sun started going down or whatever, and the party is over and everybody about to get to the point where they going home and shit, it was the women cleaning up in the house. Like, if we did like a crawfish ball or a barbecue or something, then yeah, it was the men cleaning up outside, but for the most part, it was the women cleaning up in the house. The women served the men, so on and so forth. I'm from the South, so the Southern traditions that y'all hear about or y'all may have seen in movies, yeah, that's, to a certain extent, that's true. Like, I damn sure never went nowhere with both my parents and watched my dad serve my mom. And I don't see an issue with that. Y'all gonna be calling me a bigot by the end of this episode, but so I say all of that to say that I come from the old school way of thinking, like systematically, that's how I think. That's how I see things. Like, my end goal, I feel like my wife is gonna have to do certain things. I like coming home to a clean house. I don't like cleaning toilets. I will wash dishes all day. I will wash dishes until I'm blue in the face. I'll give y'all that. But I don't like doing laundry, and I don't like cleaning toilets. Besides that, I'll do anything else. I'm cool with sweeping, mopping, cleaning the kitchen. And I'm a cook. I will cook every night. I don't care. I don't mind you not cooking or not knowing how to cook. I'm cool with that. That's fine with me. But bro, where along the lines did we fall into this fucking facade that a man is only as much as the money that he provides? Like, where did we get to that? And women, like, I ain't lying, I'm about to call y'all out. Women, y'all done got real fucking shallow over the years. Real shallow. Like, for men, even years ago, even before this whole cash at me if you really want to talk to me and all this bullshit became a thing, like, we were shallow. Men have been shallow since the beginning of time, but we ain't never sold our souls for $1. Like, as a gender as a whole, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of men who sold their souls for money, worse things, lesser things, any of this. But as a gender, we've never sold our souls for the sake of a fucking dollar. It's like women are going through school, college, trade school, whatever, and they're getting to the point where they realize, like, yeah, you know, I'm doing all of this, but I'm hoping, like, somewhere along the lines, I catch me a man who gonna pay all my bills and make me a stay-at-home girlfriend, wife, etc. before the age of, like, 25. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I ain't in the dating world. I'm not even. That's over there. But if a woman was to tell me that she has aspirations of being a stay-at-home mom, you know what I was gonna tell her? Baby, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong one. I understand that that's what you want, but you're not gonna get that over here. Because I come from, the way I think is like, man, okay, that's cool. If I make enough money for you to stay home, that's fine. I understand that. But just imagine how much money we would have if your ass went to work too. All a man wants is for a woman who can match his energy. You either match his energy by, like, let's say y'all get dressed, y'all step fly. If you step fly with him and match his energy and compliment him, you're way more than just arm candy. You make him look better. You make him pop it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the man wants from you women, like, bro, all the man wants from a woman is not sex. I can't say it's not money because a lot of niggas will just call it a day behind money. It's not none of what you're thinking of. A man just wants some cooperation. If you're not married, if you're not in a serious relationship, or you can't hold a serious relationship, there's one question I need you to ask yourself. Hear me out when I say this. And we're going to take a shot after this because I'm going to hurt y'all feelings. Do you have the ability to shut the fuck up? Sometimes, as men, we just want you women to just shut the fuck up sometimes. Criticize me. Chastise me. Whatever you guys feel like y'all need to do. But, man, sometimes, bro, a man just wants some cooperation. Men think realistically. Women think emotionally. You know, how would this make this person feel? Men don't think like that. We think rational. What makes sense? If it don't make sense, what makes dollars? Okay, if it don't make sense, but it make dollars, huh? Now I'm in a tricky spot to where it's like, okay, now I gotta figure out what route I'm gonna take. Shot o'clock. Come on now. Once again, I'm on that due diligence. For those of you who haven't tuned into my other episodes, due diligence is Douce, a cognac, 40% liter by volume. I think I said that right. Cheers. In this episode, bro, I had to channel one of. There's only, if you ask me, there's 3 people that I guide my podcast, or that I use to resonate my podcast after. The head honcho, the one person that, if I had to choose one person to emulate my podcast after, it'd be Kevin Samuels, R.I.P. the GOAT. Let's take a moment of silence for my dog. Because he was on your hoe's ass. And y'all used to hate him. Y'all used to hate my dog for telling y'all the truth. But this is 2 things that I need y'all to understand about that man. 1, that was his opinion. Everybody's entitled to their fucking opinion. 2, y'all would call into that man's show and ask him questions, and y'all get mad when he tell y'all the truth about it. All this bullshit about you women talking about, oh yeah, you know, I'm outside. Like, even the rap game, like, bro, swear to God, no female better not come around me jamming nothing but Glorilla. And the only reason she could jam Glorilla is because Glorilla is not one of these I'm trying to get fucked ass hoes, bro. But I only know one song by Glorilla, and it's that new shit, that Yeah Glow. And what the hell saying that? Excuse me, I ain't mean it like that. What she saying, man, though? Yeah, Glow, slapping rap bitches and making bail, ho. My music getting played in jail. Shit like that, bro. She not worried about getting fucked. Like, I get it. But, bro, this whole hot girl summer, this shit, city girl, bro, this shit done took us by storm. This shit done sent us off the deep end, bro. We need wives out here. And you bitches out here wearing fucking, ain't even much up to imagination. Y'all just be going out here in fucking littler clothes. Less and less clothes every year that this shit goes on, bro. Less and less clothes every year that this shit going on. And that shit is sad, bro. I get it. I understand. I'm a man first. So, of course, my fucking dog instinct is going to be like, damn, that hoe fine. Like, bitch, but it ain't nothing past physical. You wondering why you can't get you a man, but you out in the club every weekend looking good, or outside every weekend. Yeah, you look good, but bitch, I ain't bringing you home to my mama. The fuck is wrong with you? You shaking ass for some motherfucking beads at a Mardi Gras parade. Bitch, I'm not bringing you home to my mama to explain to my mama the fact that you shaking ass for some beads. The fuck is wrong with you? And then you wondering why you can't get a man of stature. And you wondering why you can't get a man to further you. Dumb bitch. Excuse my French. I didn't even mean that, bro. They gotta be looking kicking in. Dumb bitch. Bitch, you tripping. Pitch your fucking head. You want a man that means something? You want a man that got some shit going for himself? Carry your fucking ass like a woman who got something going for herself. Nigga don't want... Bro, I'll be the first to say, I ain't never holding back my transgressions from y'all. Yeah, these bitches who look good, or these women who look good, yeah, they look good, but bitch, you'll never get put in the house. Not for me. Just because you look good. Just because you got a BBL. Huh. Nah, bro. You do this shit. Even you ladies who are in relationship with dudes. Y'all mad because y'all dudes like pictures on Instagram, or y'all dudes go after these Instagram models, and y'all be wondering like, why the heck, like, what's wrong with me? Nah, it ain't shit wrong with you. You gotta understand, would you rather get a house where the rent is paid for every month, or would you rather get a like on Instagram every time you post a picture, or every couple of times you post a picture? Make it make sense. If it makes sense for you, it's gonna make sense for me, because right now this shit ain't making no sense. Women, pussy makes the world go round. I'll say that to the meat. I know niggas half-ass wash their ass, but they'll get fresh for a bitch. And I'm only calling you ladies bitches because I don't know your name individually. Holler if you hear me. I know niggas who do this shit. Niggas who don't wash their ass on the regular. But if they got a bitch coming around, they gonna clean their house, they gonna clean their area, they gonna wash their ass, they gonna make it look great. But god damn, women, I swear to God, women, y'all are queens. You know what's the sexiest thing to me? A woman who own her shit. I can't tell that lady nothing about herself. That's sexy to me. She know who she is. I don't have to try to pat her ego, or I don't have to sit here and try to explain to her or help her find out who she is. Granted, I know we all in different points of our life. I know sometimes, people are just in points where they gotta find themselves. But that don't mean that person is the person for me. I'm not the person sent here to help everybody find themselves. God never revealed that to me. If he would reveal that to me, I would accept my purpose and move different. I don't feel like that's what he revealed to me. So at the end of the day, I can give a fuck what you think. I can give a fuck if you think I'm not doing what God want me to do. Because last I checked, I'll be there in the conversations, not you. But oftentimes a man just wants a woman who's going to cooperate. A man just wants a woman who's going to lessen his workload. Not somebody who's going to add to his workload. Bro, I get it. I understand completely. Women are very vocal creatures. They're gonna tell you how they feel. No matter, they gonna assume the risk and be like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna tell them anyway. I'm gonna get on his nerves anyway, or I'm gonna tell him how I really feel. So at least I told him how I feel. Listen to me good. 9 times out of 10, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a good goddamn. The shit that matters to y'all systematically don't matter to us. We're two different beings. It's almost like we're two different animals. The shit that matters to us and the shit that matters to y'all, they don't coincide. Which is why, in a perfect situation, a man and a woman fit together so perfect. Because opposites attract. Where you like, she gonna catch you. Where she like, you gonna catch her. If she like, as far as her going out there and getting it and busting her ass to make do and make sure the bills are paid, that's what you here for. Where if she gotta wash laundry, cook dinner, and make sure the kids' clothes is out, that's her job, bro. But you women, like, y'all are getting ahead of y'all self. Y'all want men to just pay the bills, but y'all ain't even ready to do y'all part. There's a part to play in a man who provides everything. And if you think that's easier than a woman who go out there and get it, at least when you at work, motherfucker, you know what you're doing. You know what is required of you. Because a lot of you women get into these situations where it's like the man is providing everything, but you don't know what's required of you. You don't know what's your job, where you fit into this piece of the puzzle. If you're a stay-at-home mom and your man goes out and works every day and you don't have to work for nothing and that man don't come out with his clothes for him to put on after he gets out of the shower or the bathtub, bitch, you fired. That's little. Swear to God. Unless you live in a fucking mansion that takes 30 seconds. If you got a man who works a job and still makes sure to be considerate of you and think of you and provide for you and go out of his way for little shit that you probably don't even fucking deserve, appreciate that shit. Because there's a lot of women out there who not getting that. And there's a lot of men out there who are muddled up in the fact of, oh shit, I want this type of woman, so I gotta provide this type of lifestyle. We back, dog. I don't want to get misconstrued. I love women. I think that women are beautiful, beautiful beings, and I truly feel that the world would not operate. And I'm not even talking about it on a scientific level. I truly feel like the world wouldn't operate unless women were here. You know, women make the world a better place. I say all of that to say, it's some shit we all need to work on, but women systemically, the way that we're going, we're not going like this. You're not seeing more and more women who are doing for themselves and doing all this other shit. No, you see more hot girl summers and more rich baby daddies and more rip me out the plastic. I love Lotto, by the way. Y'all, I refuse to take any Lotto slander. If y'all wondering, we're not taking no Lotto slander, no Glorilla slander, and we ain't taking no fucking Ari slander. I don't give a fuck how she portray herself. God damn it. Anywho, women, I promise you, what a man loves more than how you look, how you portray yourself, how you might look on the gram. A man just wants a woman who's confident in herself. A man just wants a woman who knows who she is. A woman who knows to cooperate. A woman like to say, you know, men, if you put me in a position to lead, if you lead me, I'll follow. But you have to put your man in a position to lead for that to happen. You have to allow your man the chances. First of all, when I say I'm going to lead you, that does not mean I'm going to lead you flawlessly or perfect. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going through my trials and tribulations in life. I'm going to fall. I'm going to fuck up for sure. And that don't make me less of a man. That don't make me wanted any less. That don't make me less desirable or anything like that. It's the truth to the situation. Like, I'm gonna fall. People are gonna fuck up. But if you decide to stand by your man, if you decide, okay, I'm gonna follow you, you gotta follow wholeheartedly. You can't follow with reservations. Granted, there's special circumstances. If your man is about to drive you off a cliff, you know better. But just because you don't understand why a man is leading you where he's leading you, that doesn't mean he's making the wrong choice. At one point in time, there was a decision that you made to follow that man. Just right now, because you can't see around the corner, don't think that that man hasn't accounted for you. Black men, bro, we done did some fucked up shit. But boy, we deserve more credit than this fucking... But we deserve way more credit than this turmoil that we're getting. Black men are chastised more than any other group of men. You know why? Because black women can't stand alongside their men. White women don't do it. Asian women don't do it. Spanish women don't do it. It's just black women. You don't think white women have issues with black men? You don't think Asian women has issues with Asian men? Mexicans? But I know how Mexicans live. I know them women got some issues. Bruh. Y'all do that and then y'all get mad at men when they go to white women or when they date outside of their race. Y'all are first to chastise them and criticize them about the decisions that they make. But how can you get mad at somebody for taking an easier route? Not everybody is built to drive through the mud. Not everybody built to walk through the mud in fucking flip-flops. Everybody not built for that. Some people, truly, they just want the easy way out. That's less of a hassle that they got. That's less of some shit that they gotta go through. Just learn who you with, bro. Women are beautiful creatures. I don't want to make it seem like I just got on y'all ass. Y'all are beautiful creatures. But y'all do got some work to do. Just like we got some work to do. I visited that last week. Catch up on this week. Let's take our last shot and we're going to get out of here. Yeah, bro. 4 shots into that due diligence and we feeling fire. Up to it. Down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. You don't do it, you should do it. And if you knew better, you'd do better, shorty. But don't get that man a hassle. And any woman that you see that sees this or hears this or whatever, right now, I don't care what time it is, I don't care what you're doing, I don't care what you or him got going on, send that man a picture of your ass. Really? Send that man 5 attachments. He deserves it. And even if he don't deserve it, we'll deal with that tomorrow. It's Reek Poor Judgment, baby. We done made it through another episode. Subscribe, like, share. And baby, I'll catch y'all next week.